So guys, right now we're at train station Lo Chiet, which is near the weekend market. So we're gonna visit the weekend market today, and to kind of give you an idea, do you see that big balloon there says mixed chatuchak? That is part of the weekend market, but see all those stalls there, hopefully you can see on the camera, that is actual weekend market. So we're gonna go down on the street level down there and walk towards the weekend market. So this is part of the north side of the city, and I'm still haven't gotten down. I just actually got off the train, but I kind of hopefully wanted to show the area from up here from the skywalk, because you can see it has like a little park which is very beautiful. It has a lot more skyscrapers in the background towards the north of the city, a lot of residential area there. This side of the train station, you can see that, you know, it is a big city, a lot bigger than people expected it to be, but you can see a lot of skyscrapers in pretty much any direction I turn. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go down to the weekend market and see what we can see. And you can see a lot of people, you know, waiting for the buses. This cost me 47 baht to go from the train station near my hotel to this train station here, which was, I think, about 14 stations, which, again, super cheap. One thing that I've noticed is there's usually a base fare for going one station to another, which I think is 28 baht, 5 baht, and then I think it's an extra 2 or 3 Thai baht per station. So, you know, you always like want to select the furthest destination you can go, because you get the best price that way. So meaning, like, if you're going from like the BTS line, the green line, for example, and you have to go to the south line, for example, you want to select the south line as endpoint destination, because that is going to give you the best price. Because there's been a couple of times, you know, I'll go like from the green line to Central Station, and then I'll buy another ticket there to go somewhere else on a different line, but it turns out you can actually just select the final destination and you get the best price that way. And now you can see here we're kind of on the ground level, on the street level. Yeah, we're gonna walk towards the weekend market, and usually I'm assuming on Saturdays and Sundays is the busiest, and I've been here on the weekends and it is pretty busy. It is closed on Mondays, I believe. So Mondays you can see that it does not work, but you can see right here that the weekend market is about 100 meters out. And this station here, if you're taking the BTS line, is the Lo Chiet station, which is N8, so North 8. Or you can also take the MRT line, which is the name of the park, which I forget the name of it now, but either one of those will take you there. You can come here with the MRT line, or you can come here with the BTS line. And a lot of taxis here. I was kind of hoping I was going to have my friend Peng come with me today, but she has not responded to my texts. So, just me for now. Or probably, to be honest, most of the day. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to see her again before I go to Hong Kong. The one thing I'm not going to do is I'm probably not going to do any recordings in Hong Kong, because I'm going to be gambling. That's going to be my plan, to see if I can make my way out to Macau and check out the casinos there, because I have not been to a casino in a very, very long time. Now, I am at the weekend market. I wonder if it's actually open, because on the weekends, these stalls are already open and there's a lot of people. But here they look closed. But so yeah, I think this is actually closed. So well, yeah, so you can see how, well, I guess you can imagine how busy this would be. But you know, all these would be full with stalls and vendors selling stuff. Yeah, so maybe it is only weekends only, but I'm pretty sure the main building is open today. But we'll take a walk and see if there's anything actually open. And like these you know, stalls go on and on and on and on and on. And you know, it's not just this one row of buildings, it's like it's a lot. So we'll just kind of walk around to kind of give you an idea of how big this place is. And it's huge. So I guess I did choose the wrong day to get here, but unfortunately I'm kind of running out of time in Bangkok. So I was trying to make the best of it, especially with the weather being nice here compared to Phuket. When I was in Phuket, it rained every day. It wasn't bad, like it was relaxing, but we didn't get to do a lot of the things we wanted to do. So like, you know, activity wise, it was kind of disappointing. The best thing we did was the one day it did not rain, which was when we went to Phi Islands, and I've got several videos of those, which are somewhat okay, and you can see some of the vendors are actually open. So maybe we'll just kind of cut through here. So get yourself some boxing shorts. I actually met a lady yesterday. She does Thai boxing. When I was having dinner, we were talking about it because I was having pizza, and she was having pizza. So we were talking about it, and she's like, you know, some Thai lady that, I don't know, like, she's like doing Thai boxing. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. Like, it's like I compliment her. She got big muscles, and I'm like, you know, yeah. There's, I guess this way too, there's more vendors, so we'll just check it out. Let's see. You can see here, they're selling, you know, bathing suits, clothes, and then you can see here this way. There's more stalls, but a lot of them are actually closed. And I don't know if it's just maybe too early in the day, but it's actually afternoon already here, because I was hello, how's it going? I'm just looking. Thank you. I was talking to my friends on Discord, and I was kind of lazy to get out because I did drink a lot yesterday. It was probably not a good idea, but I was slow started today, even though I woke up super early. And then you can see here, you know, you can get more souvenirs. There's more stuff that way. And that Thai lady, Rini, if I do end up meeting her again today, she promised she's going to take me to the river, or to one of the rivers, to see, because we were talking about yesterday, because she likes to travel too. She does like Malaysia, she does like Singapore. I guess she travels all over the place, and one of the things that she likes to do is she likes to travel by train. She says it's very, very slow. There's a florist here. You know, it's very slow, but she enjoys that better because she's an artist and she does a lot of drawings. So she was showing me like a lot of the pictures she paints, and I guess she does like different styles, and one of the styles she does is body painting, and she says apparently people pay money for that. And I'm like, okay, which I'm not surprised that people may pay money for it, but in the sense that, you know, there's a lot of florists here. that you can earn, good living on it. It's surprising because, to me at least, again, I'm not an artistic person, so I believe I know. But it allows her to travel and have a freer lifestyle where she's not tied into a certain place. And so that's like one of the conversations we were having yesterday with her was, that she does not like to be tied to a place, and like her mindset is to be able to do as much traveling as possible. So she's always in the mood, right? She was telling me that in 7 days she was looking to go to Singapore, and she had like a whole trip planned out, and I was like, that's crazy. That's pretty brave. Actually, you can get a postcard here. So these are some weird postcards with these mango sticky rice. Buy one get one free. Yeah, this is like I kind of enjoy these markets a lot, but unfortunately I'm not in the market to buy anything, or at least I don't have the cash or capital that I can spend on trinkets like this, because this is pretty cool stuff. Like you can hopefully see here, it has a lot of statues and stuff that you can get. And when I was younger, when we used to go to Greece, especially in Tassos, there will be a lot of vendors like this, selling trinkets and stuff that you can get. And I remember when I was little, I always wanted to get like a chess set from there, and we ended up getting one. Even though I'm not a really good chess player, but you can see a lot of silverware. Well, I guess it's really stillware, because I don't think any of this is silverware. I was actually in the one of the jewelry stores the other day in Phuket, and they're selling gold, 10,000 baht for 1 ounce, or 1 gram, I'm sorry, not 1 ounce. So, like, that's, I guess one thing I do regret is because when I was here, I think last year, there was only like 3,000, between 3,000 and 4,000 a gram last year, and now it's like almost more than double. Well, it's definitely more than double, but it would have been a good investment then to buy it and then sell now, because you could have made a decent amount of money, and you can. And I'm actually kind of glad I came today to the weekend market where kind of all these stalls are closed, because you can see not a lot of people. When I was here in the past on the weekends, like you're literally having trouble navigating these stalls, because there were so many people walking around and shopping and getting stuff. But right now this is very, very pleasant, even though most of them are closed. And you can see here, it has natural masala incense. Okay, maybe one day when I finally decide to pull the trigger and take a year off from work, or 2 years, or 100 years, I'll come here and shop and get something for myself. And this is pretty cool. Like, these are all natural soaps they make here. You get a massage apparently too. And this is one of the things we were talking about with my sister. So I actually have tomorrow, before I go to Hong Kong, I booked another appointment with the spa in my place, the hotel, to get a massage, which I need to stop doing that because I'm spending a lot of money on massages. And when I say a lot of money, like, over like $150 every time I do it, and I already had like 4. So, hello. Oh no, thank you. No, I just got a massage. No, I appreciate it. Yeah, but I just had one. But I appreciate. Thank you so much. Talking to massages, the lady's like, "Hey, I'll give you a foot massage for 100 baht," and I'm like, "That's cheap. where, you know, yesterday I had a massage. And it was a lot more expensive than $100. And you can see here a lot. Well, these are pretty cool. Pretty cool stuff here. Like, you get yourself little figurines if you have a place to put them, or China. But you know, I'm spending a lot of money on, you know, massages at these spas. But when my sister was talking about it, you know, she's telling me to go get a massage at, like, obviously those, like, not necessarily spas or whatever you call them, massage places that are a lot cheaper. They're like, you get a massage for, like, in Bangkok probably for like 700, 800 baht, where in Phuket was like maybe 400, 500. But you know, you're basically sitting like a lazy boy, and they're massaging you with like 10 other people there, and it's not like the same experience. And I don't know, I kind of prefer that that, I guess, private session. And there's, I don't know, it's my own preference, I guess. But there was in Big C by Central World, which I went there yesterday. I wanted to record, but my camera wasn't charged apparently, even though I left it charging. I screwed up something. I think was one, because I put the SIM card, or not the SIM card, the SD card when it was charging, and I think that interrupted the charge. So basically, I had to press the reset button on the camera to get it to power on. And what is this here? Just like little ornaments. So there you go. And you can see a lot of florists, still more clothing. And this kind of compares to Chinatown, because Chinatown is not as big as this, I think, but you know, this has like a lot of like similar products, except I think Chinatown has a lot of products from China, and like they sell like almost everything there. But yeah, today was definitely a good day to come here because of the low foot traffic, because I do prefer this. So I'm going to try to run the camera, you know, until I get kind of tired of walking, or if the camera dies. And my plan is to get some lunch here. Since I'm here, I'm actually running out of cash, so I either got to exchange money or I got to hit the ATM up again. A lot of my like the massage things that I've been doing, those, you know, I'm charging to the room or the credit card, so you know, you don't realize how much money you're spending until the bill hits end of the month, or after the month ends in December. But I spend a lot of money on relaxing, I guess you can say. Now these cats and stuff, they're very popular with the Thai people, and I think it's because of the Chinese influence they have here. Like my friend Peng, she has like one of these that she got from, I think, Hong Kong too. I'm not really sure where, but I don't know what the significance of these little cats or pandas are, but people love them. But I got segued earlier, but I was talking about we were passing by, and like there's a lady in Big C, oh, not a lady, like a young woman. She sells like purses and pillows like this, and like this little bags, the Thailand ones, where me and my mom and my sister went and we shopped with her last time. And she, you know, she's a little bit more expensive than the weekend market, because you can get that same products, I can think, in here. and they'll be maybe 100, maybe 200 bucks cheaper, but they'll be like very similar to like this kind of stuff right here that you see, and these are pretty cool. So when I was in Peru, you know, I was buying like these type of things, but made out of alpaca fur. And I think this is supposed to be like real Thai silk too, like these things you see here. Cashmere, yeah. So cashmere is 1 for $350, 3 for $1,000, and 10 for $3,000. Hello. Swadika. So again, you know, everybody comes to Thailand for different reasons, different vacations, but this is one of the things I do enjoy, is just because it's, you know, this is, I think, where the locals kind of shop, even though there is going to be a lot of tourists here, but I feel like this is like when you get to kind of experience a little bit of their culture too, and you can get yourself a license plate or a sign. Let's go this way. We'll check this next section here. And I can't remember last time we were here, because I've been here, like I said, multiple times. You can see the clock there, and we haven't even gone to that main building, but we'll go there in a bit. Oh, open massage. But I don't remember if it was like I remember it being covered like this, but I feel like there's a lot more stalls that are covered now. Or maybe last time we were here, that was actually an event happening at the night market. There was like a band, so they had like live music, and they had a lot of food vendors that were outside. And even here they sell a kimono. Okay. Those are actually pretty cool. Tablecloth, Thai silk, 4 meters. See, that's kind of stuff you kind of want to buy, but I know I'm going to buy it and it's going to sit in the closet forever, because I'm never going to display it. And that was my point. So like when I went to Peru, I ended up buying my mom like a poncho for with the alpaca fur. And then I bought like a blanket that also was made out of alpaca fur, and that thing just sits in a closet. Has never seen the light of day. And you can see here, you know, obviously there's some like palm trees and flower vendors, you know, produce. These are like, you know, fruit trees, lemon trees. Maybe that's a lemon tree, I think, or yeah, that's a lemon. I forgot my hat too at the hotel, so like right now the sun is beating on me, but it's actually very nice because there's like, this is apparently the time to go to Bangkok. I think it's moss, which is very weird to me. Why would people be selling moss? If they want moss, come to me in Jersey. I'll sell you some moss. Shit, I'll give the moss for free, because I got so much moss in my backyard. And you can see here, yeah, Bat shop. That's what so this is like 100 baht shop, so I guess it's like almost like dollar shops in the US. So everything is 100 baht. You know, so we're gonna kind of turn around and go back the way we were going originally. I'm just curious to see some of these, you know, flower vendors, and maybe go inside again, because to avoid the car traffic. Normally, you know, cars would not be allowed during the weekend when this is like super congested. But going back to my point, when we were here, last time, around the corner here, there was so many, food vendors, because I don't think we actually got to eat when we were here, but there was like, so many different foods, because like I said, there was an event and they had a lot of live music, food. And I wonder if I just happened to be here too early.